So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. It's Luis Suarez! Just sails past the upright.
Suarez nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Deftly away. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Shot Pedri! Now who's going to be... It's Salah! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Maldini tries to clear. And he's intervened well there.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Well, who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Could move up a gear here.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Borgzorg. And no, that was never going to make it.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Mohamed Salah. Illing Jr. Borgzorg. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Pedri. Pedri!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Borgzorg. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers... Had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Watford with the corner. They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's there to retrieve it. Lampard, and the counter is on. And it's Gerrard. Middlesbrough do have a chance to counter here.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So your views on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy.
Gerrard! Oh, that's majestic!
Oh, that was magnificent. What a way to stamp your ability on a game. Not necessarily pivotal, but it has most definitely shifted momentum. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Watford have taken the lead.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
That's a pretty loose pass.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Almost an hour gone. Now it's Gerrard. Looking for the run. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide.
Well played and well cleared.
And he's gone looking for safety. And they've got a throw. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Cleared without hesitation. Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And the shot! Watford are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's a key interception. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Howson. Costa Curta gets a foot in here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And it's Neymar. He's got a side of goal! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Watford have their second corner now. Can he put it away? Just swings wide.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Mbappe! 5 minutes to add.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrap for everything.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.